breaking the video up into two so that it doesn't take as long to upload. My upload speed's atrocious. Yeah, and you can see, I mean, she's set for 45. She's cruising, 2-lane road, except for that one turn back there. No problem. I got one more coming up where it gets a little frisky. I'll show you where that is, but that's down the ways a little bit. Coming into the turn, and she's really starting to feel like, even some of the sharper turns, she's really starting to feel that. I mean, it's definitely not apexing like it should be. Hitting the outside, getting to the middle, and power out. But you could feel it. It's getting ever a little more human. That one was unhuman. Center of the turn braking. You know, but every once, like, is certain, you're starting to feel it. That where certain turns, it's hitting them right. And it needs to hit them a little better, like right here. Definitely not apexing here. It should apex here. Get over to that white line. Power out right here. I mean, I don't know. It's just the way I've always drove. So I don't know if, you know, I'm sure it's not the right way. I mean, it is the right way to get through a turn at the fastest speed, but it feels like it does it in some turns, and then other turns it's like, why would you brake middle of the turn? Like, maybe this one up here. I think it's this next one up here. This one's okay. It slows down very little bit here, and it's a long sweeping left. So I think it's the next one, or the one after that cuts left. Maybe this one. It barrels in, like it's okay, here it goes. So it's going in, and we're slowing a little bit. Well, this one was good, see, and you can feel it. It got in and it did its thing. It's this one then, maybe. Let's see. See, the problem is I got a lead car, so it's slowing me down. Well, this one she pre-broke, so that's good. Like, it should brake before getting into the turn, but I've seen it before where it'll get to the middle of the turn and then just brake, and that's the problem. You know, it's not a problem, it just doesn't feel comfortable. This is the problem turn. This is a 20 mile, you're gonna see it too, there's a car coming, looks like. This is a 20 mile an hour. See, it's on the yellow line. But if there's another car there, in that minute, in that space of time, you could have an accident. It's right on that yellow line. It just needs to hug the white for like those really sharp 20-degree turn, 20 mile per hour turns. It just needs to hug the white line a little more. And like mimic the white line versus the, I don't even know. I mean, it's just drifting just a hair. Send that back to Tesla. I keep reporting it there. So hopefully they'll see that. I'm not confident enough to let it go through that turn on its own most days. You know, most days I'll have, you know, I'll be ready. I was ready if I had to rip the wheel. Because if there's a car there, you know, when you're coming through and he's hugging the yellow because it's such a weird turn, they do that, then you're gonna, you know, go right into the side of them, it almost seems like. You can see we're beautiful through here, man. Car is just great. Just great. Just no problems through these turns. She has been really good. And you can even see it by my actions. I mean, I'm just comfortable. I'm relaxing, you know. I'm not in a tizzy. I'm not worked up. The car has just been that good lately that, you know, I don't have to be up on the wheel hugging it, you know, going nuts. It's doing its thing. I got a hand here. If something happens, I can grab it and just, you know, take control. I got my foot over the brake or the gas pedal, so if it starts braking or going, I could take control. But in these situations, it just hasn't done bad moves. It just drives through these country roads like nothing. You know, and like I said, you get a little bit close to the yellow here or there, but when you have another car there, you can feel the pullback. So, even that situation where I was just in, I don't know what it would do if a car was there. I feel like it would pull back, you know, and make the turn the right way, which is what I think it should do anyway. But I think it's just, you know, you could feel it when the other cars are there sometimes. So, but it hasn't even really needed to do it too much anymore because it's just been so good on its centering lane position. Elon talked about it a few, oh shoot, I don't remember how long, when they were rewriting the code. They were saying they had to fix the lane centering neural net, and that was one of the first ones that they were refining. And now they're working on AI Day 2. They were talking about the lane selection neural net, and I believe the turn neural net. And like once you get those three things, pretty, like if it could, like it's gonna be scary good, man. It's just gonna be scary good at driving. I just don't know how to tell it. Like, I wish I could tell it. Like this one too. This is an intersection, unprotected left. It needs to stay to the yellow line, and so that other people can go on the right around you, but it doesn't. It hugs the middle of the road. Now, after it creeps, the people behind me can make their right, which happened yesterday, and it was unbelievable yesterday. There were cars coming both directions. I kept having cars pull up and make the right, you know, to the right of me. And so the camera couldn't see to the right, but I watched it. The car got blocked that was coming from the right, but it stayed on the screen, and it stayed blue. And it waited till after that car, and the other car pulled out, and it saw it was clear, and it was gone, man. It was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. All right, we got one car coming from our right. He is blue, so we're not going anywhere. Then, oh, we're clear. He's making this turn. Okay, good. Now we should be going, but you can see we're, okay, there we go. So that little bit of creep hesitation, which is good. It's perfect, but it causes a little bit of a, this truck is up my butt, and he is, got his lights right in my window. So it's good. It's what it needs to do. But that level of commit, it just needs to commit just a little bit sooner, I think. But it's making the right decision, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it is making the right decisions. And again, the only impotence of the whole situation is the guy behind you. I don't care. I'm chilling in here. I'm chilling up, but the guy behind you, he sees that little creep up, he thinks you're gonna go. I just worry about it. Okay, we got a guy going anyway. He don't care about traffic rules, and we're gonna go. We're slowing down quite a bit, but we're good. Again, I got a guy right behind me. He's up my butt, and I'm like slowing down for the turn, but it's a little slower than your average New York, Connecticut driver that just has no patience. They just have no patience. So they get uppity. They're like, oh, why is this guy slowing down through the turns? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? No, I'm not doing anything, dude. I'm in here chilling, drinking my coffee. You can see here this road, unmarked. It's unpaved. They paved it, but the town was like, who needs yellow lines? So they didn't put a yellow line down. Now, I need yellow lines. Or do I? Because the car handles it perfectly. You would think that this would be a major problem. They just paved the road a couple days ago. The car handles it perfectly. It doesn't matter that the line disappeared. It handles it. It's unbelievable. They did some construction down by work on the highway, and for 2 years now, it's been barrels and one lane and in and out to move different sides of the road because they've been working. They opened it up today. They're done. They opened it up, brand new paved. Lines are painted pretty good. There's a couple spots where there's like some air and paint. The car handled it perfectly. First time ever seeing it. First time, 2 years of going through it with construction. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. You see, now I'm back. Should not have done that. Now, it's never done that before. And I'll tell you what, it's the blinker. I've seen that before. The blinker comes on, and it acts a fool like that. I've got to be, you've got to watch those errant blinkers. That one was pretty bad. And it's see, this is the thing, because it's handled that 100% of the time on every drive this week. Every drive this week, that turn was perfect. Why is it different today? Because it's dark, because there's a guy up my butt. I don't know. I can't determine what makes it, what the difference is day to day. Today's a little darker. Maybe that's it. All the past 4 or 5 days, I was home by now, so it's probably lighter out. So that could definitely be one of the reasons. See here, we got a lot of brakes. Yeah, we're good. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna end up making a wacky turn here that I don't want to make. We're not going there. We're going home. Yeah, it is. It's been so good. Damn, I'm so pissed I did that. So pissed. That sucks. We let it go too. I wasn't expecting it. It's been so good through there, and I've been pretty studious on keeping an eye on what it did through that turn too. You know what? I didn't see a car. Maybe that's why. I don't know. All right, next intersection. So this one is usually pretty good. We do get a bit of a creep here, which again bothers people for some reason. This guy is on our right, so we are pretty much occluded from the right. We'll pull up to the line. This guy's flashing me already. And honking at me. Because I'm going too slow for his liking. Beautiful turn. I don't have no problem with it. He's still sitting there. So the guy who's in such a rush and was honking